Nice. Everyone is in.
Nice.
Yeah, it is time.
Nice. Think it's time.
It is time. Pretty. And we also disable this. We don't need this.
Think it's time.
Pretty. And we also disable this. We don't need that here.
We don't do that here.
We don't do that here. Alright.
Is that?
Hey, so first things first, hello, welcome to Wing 8.
I see little has changed.
So what we're gonna do is, there's a tiny bit of story before we do anything else, so just do some damage here. Focus on the elite if you can, so there's a champion on us, just ignore that one, just go after the other elites. Okay. So kill this one. There we go. Okay, there's one more elite here on me. And that's it. Because it's buffing the champion. We don't want them to buff the champion. The champion is already annoying and deals all the damage.
Ow.
Exactly. There you go. Well, let the story take you before we continue further.
What can I say? The call of research.
Glad I made it before things escalated.
Ha, you and me both. Now, you got a couple of titans to kill. I'm here to observe. Just be careful if you're headed out. Haven't been able to scout much farther myself. Titan spawn everywhere.
Yes.
Heavy concentrations of them to the east and west. Might want to pick a direction and start there. Oh, it's good to see you again. Been far too long. Now, don't get yourself killed.
Thank you, Glenna, for beautiful introduction, I guess. But yeah, hello everyone to Wing 8, also known as Mount Belleria. My name is Plank. If it's not obvious by now, I think it is. I'm the commander. Thank you for joining. Based on what I've kind of looked, we have a mix of experienced people with inexperienced people. So it might be a little bit hectic, because it might be carried a little bit, but that's why I also said we don't need the emboldened. We don't do that here. I think Goofus is waiting until we start doing something so you can skip. Am I correct? Just so I know. While you're off the instance. Just out of curiosity. But yeah. Without further much ado, we can choose which boss we're gonna start here. We're gonna choose Greer in this case. It's gonna be the Master of Corruption. Yeah. If you're typing in party chat, you need to do /D or /squad in order to talk in the squad. That's one thing. That works. Nice. Alright. Without further much ado, we're gonna go fight the champion that is there to prevent us from, well, accessing.
If only it was just a champion.
Yeah, well, it is a legendary minion. So the fundamental part of this, there are empowering beasts here. Those small guys. These beasts are empowering the big one. What you want is, you want to kill them as fast as possible. To prevent from bad things from happening. So there are two more. There we go. And if we kill the final one... Oh, it didn't happen. Oh yeah, there's one more. Let me pull that in. There you go. Quick CC and damage. There we go. It did not work. That's fine.
This attack is so shit.
Yep.
He's always raising his left arm or something.
Yeah, the thing is, he will still select a random target, so even if you move out, you can't walk out of it anymore.
Yeah. And he just spins it around instantly, so you cannot really move to the side with it.
Good job on the CC as well. Very good.
Parasidual
Okay, yeah,
doom,
this
but,
is the attack, right? So,
yeah.
like, he was looking forward, but even if you move sideways, he still targets you. So it's useless to move out, and just out healing is the way, essentially.
Yeah.
There we go. Okay, the hard part is done. Now the easy part, the actual boss. So watch out to not move too far ahead, so you won't accidentally start the boss fight here. Just out heal, indeed, Tritos. So, Greer is the master of corruption. The way we're gonna do this, since we have somewhat like half of the people new to this, then I'm gonna do it and approach it like, hey, completely newbies here. Even though if you already know what to do here, we're just gonna do things slightly differently in the first 1 or 2 pulls, just to kind of get accustomed to what the boss does, how it works, how everything functions, right? It's gonna be very important. But yeah. I'm not gonna say more. We're not mounting in here, by the way. We're just walking forward. And yeah, that's it. That is it. So there's gonna be a lot of hectic things. Not gonna explain now. We're just gonna go and do some damage and things. We'll see how it goes. Oh. Okay, thank you. Alright, so we stay here. Greer is choosing 3 people. Like a sniper attack. Those balls are trying to catch you. If they touch you, they deal a lot of damage. And it's really bad. So I can see how funny or not funny it can be. I did not say anything about walking to the boss, by the way. You have green circles. So these green circles you cannot stack. So yeah, there's a lot of things that have been happening because we got quadruple greens at the same time. That's not usually supposed to happen that way. So attack boss here. Just look and observe what the boss does. So hone attack, very deadly. If you touch it, you get boon corrupted. So not ideal. A shockwave attack. So after this is done, he will do a shockwave. The first 2 hits do a lot of damage, but the third one is much more deadlier because that one corrupts boons. We have another boon corrupt and stuff. You can see that it's very difficult to survive, and it's getting harder and harder. So another shockwave coming up, and shockwave is next. How doomed you have always been. Quickly press F. Try to be behind the boss now. I'm gonna start to do some mechanics here. The further away you are from the front of the boss, the easier it will be to survive. Shockwave coming up. There we go. Just yeah, you can jump the shockwave, you can dodge the shockwave, just deal damage to the boss. We're not really talking about anything yet. We'll see it. For doomed, you have always been. You have a green circle, I'm gonna come to you. Yeah, there you go. And now we have a CC. Simple break bar, just break that break bar. All of those orange circles on the ground, they're very deadly. Don't stand in them. You can't really projectile reflect or block. After this break bar is broken, he will summon those elite mobs that I've mentioned on the pre-event. We have also 3 people being targeted. Let's not enter that giant cone.
I did the thing.
I did the thing, nice. Let's stand on top of each other. We're like so spread out. This is, yeah, this is endgame 101 here. You cannot be just by yourself here. This is not where you can easily survive anything. You will die if you're away from the group. The further away you are, the more likely you are have a chance to die. Okay. Just pressing F.
How many people have to stand in green? Only 2?
The green indicates how many directly above it.
Oh,
it's
okay.
like open world. It's 2. You just need 2 people in each green. But yeah, you can see that it's very difficult to survive. And there are some problems. So let's just /GG here. You're gonna go again. Yeah, I already linked it, don't worry. We're gonna go again, and we're gonna start to modify the strategy a little bit. So now you've kind of seen some of the mechanics of Greer, and we're gonna introduce the mechanics of the side ads that are there at the same time, as well as still trying to do the mechanics on Greer. Go for side respawning. Okay, well, just gonna do the ready check. See if Goofus is gonna be ready. Oh. I'm cooking. Indeed.
What?
I mean, typed in chat. I'm cooking.
Uh,
So, once again, we're just walking in. And please notice those balls. We can delete these balls by using invulnerability and walking through them, which is really funny. If you do that, they just despawn. Right? For example, this one did not despawn, so we quickly have to res you.
no.
Please notice those ads. I marked one with an arrow. Like, there is a ball traversing to the boss. We successfully reflected that ball back. When this ball touches the boss, he gets a stack of empowered, which is the thing that was killing us before. So now there's another ball that came up from arrow. So let's walk to this ad now. We're gonna just do damage here. This is gonna be a little bit hectic. There we go. And now he's summoning that ball, but we reflected it back immediately with the feedback. We just continue damage. Get out of that cone, please. Get out of it. After the cone spawns, there will be circles on the ground. You can walk in between after you see those circles. How doomed you have always been. I mean, Goofus, you just walked through the entire conduit, you know. Correct. Alright, and we're walking now. Walk with me, please. Come. Avoid that area. I'm just gonna stay around, just so I can heal you. But you can see the ball coming now, right? That's the ball that we need to block. We need to use projectile reflection or absorption in order to get rid of it, right? So another ball, there we go. Feedback is a projectile reflection in this case. So we're reflecting the ball back. The more we reflect, the easier it will become to attack the boss because he will have less stacks, so he's less likely to kill us all. Okay, boss is jumping, and we have a cone attack. It's not ideal, but doable. We're still surviving. Okay, I have a reflect up. 2% on the side ad, and he will despawn. The side ad is gone. It's just us now. Okay, orbs coming in. Watch out, move out, because you're gonna die, most likely. Okay, I'm pressing F now. Just keep everyone alive. Just press F. Quickly res, please. Very good. Okay, another projectile absorption or reflection. Very good. So we have now 14 stacks on the boss. Before, we had 40. So we managed to reduce it quite heavily. Oh, watch out on that dodge. It's sometimes better to get knocked. Because that means you all get knocked the same direction. Once again, try to be behind the boss if you can. So every time he does an attack, he will lock himself in place. And so he can't move. So we can use that to our advantage. CC is up. Get out of those circles, because we can't block them, right? So they hurt. Okay, we have the elite mobs now. So focus on those elite mobs now. There's one right here. Boom. Okay, the other one is really far away. It's towards the arrow. Okay, let's just go towards arrow. I'm gonna block this ball. Just gonna kill this one. Let Greer come to us, because Greer will occasionally jump, especially if there's nothing nearby. Just let him jump. Okay, we're too close still. You need to leave. Stop summoning clones. He's aggroing on the clones right now.
Yeah, sorry. Stop now.
Okay, reflex on us, so we just survive. Yeah, we can't reflect those balls, but you can still block them from doing any damage to us. Let's just see. Someone is still summoning the swordman, by the way. There we go. Now he's jumping. Every time he jumps, he's gonna do that knockback ability as well. The safest area is always behind the boss. He always fixates on a target, and then it will perform an attack. So right now, it looked towards a clone and started to do that attack. You have also faced him. That's it. We now have to kill the side ads again. But thankfully, the boss is no longer doing anything. Balls coming through. Get out, get out, get out. Watch out on those balls. The greens are real, and they will hurt you if you fail them. We need a massive res here. I'm gonna press F here. I'm holding you. There we go. Got you. There we go. If the balls are spawning, you must walk away from them. You cannot just be so close to them because you will always die if that happens. There you go. The other ad is actually coming to us. Good. Don't have to walk to him. I like it. Our goal is 50%. Okay, shockwave happening on the side ad. Big res now. Nice, that side as is jumping. You can have stability in order to not get knocked here. And once again, it's safest to be behind. So, if you can, just go behind the boss. I will try to be in front so he attacks me all the time. So, be on tag right now. The safest area was on tag there. But once again, we are so spread out, we cannot heal you this way. You must be standing on top of everyone else if you can. So I'm gonna try to rotate the boss a little bit again, so walk behind, please. We'll see if he rotates. There we go. That's it. Balls are coming in. Don't walk to them. There we go. We have deleted all orbs with vulnerability, so good job. Okay, once again, go behind Greer, do greens. Okay, I will just wait here then for you. Oh, nice. This green is fine because there is a delay. Oh, okay, there's another green though. For Doomed, you have always been. Still fine, technically. Okay, go through boss. The safest way is to always go through boss because there's an extreme amounts of boon corruption now being generated from him. That cone attack is by far the most deadliest attack the boss has. CC is available. Try to move it slightly away so you don't stand on the damaging stuff. CC is almost done, and as soon as the CC is over, which is now, he will summon those elites again. So focus up on the elite. There's elite directly on top of me. So kill it quickly. And we are now walking to the other elites. We now need to start hitting the ads again, because they keep sending balls to the boss that are buffing him. Alright, there's one more elite coming. It's very close to us, actually. We can get the hit. There we go. Yeah. Any damage right now coming out of the boss is gonna hurt. So we're gonna be focusing on the side ads now. And watch out, Greer is doing his thing. Shockwave coming up. Jump or dodge it. Okay. Greer is jumping to us. Stab up. You should be fine. Get the quick res. Greens are happening at the same time. I'm just gonna res quickly as well. Press F. We want everyone to be alive. Cleave both. They're right on top of each other. Try to cleave both. Can we res? Yeah. This is where we start losing people because we are fully destacked again. Like we're... Some people are here, some people are on the opposite side. Like it's happening again. Like we are just fully moved away from each other.
Really hard to stand in the right place.
Yes, it is. I know. That's the difficulty of this boss, unfortunately. Let's just reset this. Let's just reset it. Do it from the start. I will be dropping food this time, so we have full thing that will prevent us, hopefully, from dying. We have now seen kind of everything in the flow of the fight, right? Sometimes you want to focus the ads, sometimes you want to focus the main boss. If all of the ads are dead, you always focus boss, etc, etc. Boss has very predictable pattern as well of abilities. Whenever you essentially see what he does depending on exactly the startup animation of what it is.
Hi, how are you?
Hello. So, without further much ado, I'm just gonna drop the food, and we're gonna see how it goes.
Is there a order to kill the small ads, or is it random?
It doesn't matter. You can even just face the boss entirely, but at some point when the boss goes invulnerable, you have to kill the ads, or phase the ads specifically. So you can either choose. This is a choice that you can make. You can kill those ads. You can just leave them be entirely. But if you do leave them be, then they're going to continuously buff the boss. So there is like both a positive and a negative to this. I would recommend just going after one as a whole party. You successfully phase that one, you move to the other side, you phase the other one as well, and then you just attack the main boss. That's it. That way, there are no ads anymore, he's not getting buffed anymore, it becomes a much easier to play. I have dropped a lot of food. There's quite a lot of it. There is damage reduction food. So if you do strike-based damage, you take the Subi State behind. If you're a healer, you take the Mint Garnish. There's a flatbread for Conde and oyster soup for some, if you have the specific Conde vert build. Just please take that. Outside of that, I have 2 stations as well. We have a maintenance oil, 1 hour food, for enhancement, and sharpening stones for power damage. I'm so sorry, I don't have the Conde one. But yeah, if you do damage, just take this one, and if you don't have your own, maintenance oil station is for healers again. Could be exactly 2. And yeah, without further much ado, we're now gonna do the boss as intended. We're gonna do and walk to one of the ads. I will choose for you. It's gonna be the right ad. So just walk in, and we walk straight to the right ad. He's still gonna do the balls coming in. We use distortion in order to get rid of those balls before they arrive. There you go. Just walk through them if you have the distortion. There you go. Good job. Green now real. So I'm gonna just split up. We must make sure that we have at least 2 people in each green. You will notice that it will show directly above its head. And Greer has arrived, so he's gonna start to be very annoying now. But get out of the thing. Oh. Be on tag now, please. Be on tag. We're gonna be moving away. Just walk through the boss. Walk through the boss. You need to walk through the boss. I'm staying behind so I can heal you all, but you guys need to walk through the boss now and go to the other side. Go to the other side, please. I am still staying behind just so I can heal. Walk to the other NPC, please. Stop being inactive, because you will die every single time you stop. And that means I have to, again, stay there just to do stuff, right? It's fine. You have a green there. There we go. Okay, Greer is coming. Okay. Can have projectile reflections and absorptions for this. There we go. Okay, Greer is coming for real this time. Stab up. Okay, the ad is dead. The safest now is behind the boss. So if you can, try to move behind the boss. So yeah, right now he is fixated on you, but he should be fixated on me now, hopefully. Or, oh, never mind, Tritops was by himself. Shockwave now, watch out. There we go, he's on me now. Still on me. Okay, balls are coming in. They will despawn the moment we phase, which we phase in 1%. So they just despawn. It's safe, guys. Just CC on the boss. Just CC now. He cannot be defeated. There's some elite behind us now. We can just walk to this one and just kill it quickly. And then we can walk to the other so we can follow the tag now. Make sure we finish the green. That is good. I'm just gonna reflect this one. Oh, there we go. And just let him come here, please. Let him come here. Let him walk. We kind of need him to not be in that corner, because that corner is very deadly. Get out of the cone. When you see this cone happening, the safest way is to always go through the boss there. The thing that he has below himself is just applying poison. It doesn't do anything else. So it's fully survivable. And Shockwave coming up. Shockwave now. Very good. Go through boss again if you can. Because if you're too slow, you will be knocked away, right? So, but outside of that, good job. We stayed alive. Let's now target this one mob while we're right next to it. Simple green. There are some balls coming to us, but they're so far away they might despawn before they arrive. Okay, the balls are coming. They have arrived. Okay, we have a green as well. We're just coming together again. It's just big damage coming up. Pressing F. There we go. That's it. Good job. Okay. Once again, behind the boss is the safest you can be. But he's gonna rotate on us. Just reflect this, because he's gonna follow you. So, yeah. He's gonna immediately look at you again, right? Because that's that bit. That's fine. He's not doing anything right now. Good. Get out of that and go through. As I said, the safest way, every time you see that ability, is to go through. Stay here. We have balls. We need to delete them or survive them. So, oh, okay, the balls just despawned. That just happened. I just hit the NPC on the left of him then. Watch the cone. Do as much damage as you can. Okay. Spread away a little bit. We have triple green right now, so we need 6 people total. 3 people, or 2 people in each. Very well done, actually. Extremely well done. Good job. Okay, get ready. We're gonna move very soon. Just like at the start of the fight, we're gonna be moving opposite side to the other mob. Go through if you can. Go through already. Just run away. I will stay behind so I can heal and res. It's okay. You guys move to the other ad. You must move to the other ad. Okay. There we go. We made it. Made it out. This boss is a lot of things happening at the same time. The slower you are, the more likely you are to also just die. There we go. Oh, nice. Good reflex. Our target is 25% on this ad, and once that is being hit, we can fully we can then attack the boss again. Shock. There will be a normal shockwave, but it's the side ad. We are 4% away. Stab up, please, quickly. Good phase. And now we just hit the main boss. Just stay on boss. Stay on me. I'm blocking right now. There we go. And now you would move behind if you could. I'm gonna try to be in front of him again. Shockwave coming up. 1, 2, and shockwave. Very good. I love those jumps. Really well done. CC is up. There we go. And we have elites spawning now again. So we have to get rid of them. Because they're gonna buff. Get out of the boss. Get out of the boss. There are balls spawning now. We need to distort walk through them again. Oh, I'm pressing F. I'm holding it. Keep blocking projectiles. Keep blocking projectiles here. Survive. Okay, good. Let's now focus on killing the final elite. Sparse is on it. Sparse did it. And now we do boss. Okay, simple reflect. This is fine. Get ready to walk behind as soon as he locks. He now locked, walk behind. And let me try to be in front of him again. There we go. Get ready for a shockwave. 1, 2, and a shockwave. For doomed, you have always been. Have you know that? We have a green, a very simple green, just slightly spread away. Beautifully done. He cannot be defeated. Green is still real. There we go. And we just follow me now, and we're fully killing these ads now. After that, it's just the main boss, and it's over. Okay, there are balls coming from the opposite side. We have time until they arrive. Stab up if you have it. It's okay.
Somebody else needs to distort them. Don't have.
Yeah, can someone distort walk through these, please? Yeah, thank you. Super easy, good job. This would have been a shockwave if it would be the big boss, but just walk through if you can. It's gonna be a little bit harder, I know, but yeah. We're 3% on this. I will just focus good res actually. Ooh. I'm mega blocking right now. There you go. So now he's locked on a target, but after this you can go behind him. Okay, you should be able to go behind him now fully safely, and it's gonna be fine. Yep, just be behind. I will just stay directly in his line of sight. Hopefully he will keep attacking me. Yep. And now we just attack the main boss, and that's it. Okay, we have triple green now. Yeah, good spread. Very good job. Some reflex and blocks now, please. Reflex and blocks. Very good. And once again, you can go behind.
Do we want him in the corner?
Yeah, it's fine, honestly. Just be behind, please, so I can tank. Balls are coming through. Get slightly away so we can distort walk through them. This is the deadliest combination that we have right now. We have successfully distort walk through them. Stay behind the boss, please. Hey, he's now looking this way, which is a little bit unfortunate. Okay. CC is up. Please break the break bar. And slightly walk away, because we want to be away. This once again will summon some elites. We get rid of those elites, and we are winning.
Shockwave.
Or doomed to have always been. There we go. Let's kill those elites, and we are done. Okay, there are two more. One is coming closer. I will block this ball. Okay, I'll block both balls. Okay, this elite is done. And the final one, watch the cone. Try to be in the safe area now. We can let him come to us. It's okay, honestly, but you can go behind if you can. This is it. Shockwave coming up. And shockwave now. Good. Good dodging. There we go. That is somewhat safe. Nice, he's looking at me. I planned for this the entire way. Shockwave, and we're done! For doomed you have always been. Have that in mind. 1%. There we go.
Nice.
It's a casual 10-minute fight.
All 10 alive for the achievement and 5 new players after that. Very good.
Oh, you did. Oh, so we have 5. Oh, okay. Didn't
I
know.
mean,
How
the
many.
achievement went from 33 to 38, so nice.
I see. Yeah, that's Greer. It's the master of corruption. The main goal behind all of this is to stay alive, right? If everyone is alive, it makes it easier because we can focus on the ads better. We can make sure that everything is a little bit better as well. The way the boss is being tanked, it chooses the closest player it sees in its visible range. It can also target illusions and minions as well. So that's why I somewhat mentioned before, hey, you have clones or something like that. That's essentially what that means. But yeah, are there any questions about everything that we have talked about and seen and things like that?
Can you explain the balls? I didn't saw the balls. I see the symbol on me when the ball is coming to me, but what direction are they coming?
They're choosing a target, and they're coming from whoever is summoning it. In this case, it's one of the side ads who can do it, and the main boss. The side ads are combining their mechanics together in order to create the big boss in the middle. That's how it kind of works.
And
Maybe you don't see it because of your character model limit. That is another thing. What is your character model limit in the settings? It is in under graphical options.
character modeling quality highest. I have everything on highest.
Oh, you have everything on highest. Damn.
Yes.
Well, then that shouldn't be much of a problem. Then so the way that works is the balls are coming in. If we distort them, they just immediately despawn. They no longer are present. But those balls are coming. Maybe hold on. I actually may have a VOD video for this. Might be better. Let me go. Just give me a second to set it up because I need to open a VOD.
And when you create a new squad, how many reflect and stable did the group need?
Theoretically, you don't need any. Preferably, you want to have some. The goal is to just make sure that all of the damage that you receive is mitigated somehow. You do that either by walking away from it, or the way that we did it was to just we stand on top of each other and we just press the reflect button, right? That is the alternative to that. It doesn't matter which one you choose, as long as you just choose one. Hold on. There we go. Wait, this is not the. Hold on, I'm trying to find the VOD thing.
Could we use the one we saw just now?
Oh, yeah. Because I literally looked back and I saw the ball and. Okay, I'm just gonna go the start of the fight. It's fine, because we are blocking at the start of the fight anyway. There we go. All right, so please watch the Discord share that I'm sharing right now. So at the start of the fight, I'm just gonna wait for people to open up the thing. At the start of the fight, Greer is the one summoning the balls. The balls are summoned by immediately seeing this kind of sniper icon that shows you like, hey, you're the target of that ball. They're always free every single time this attack occurs. There's a small circle in front of the boss to also indicates when they're spawning from.
Okay.
So yeah, right now when this circle is about to complete, it will start spawning the balls. They spawn incrementally. So one ball spawns, then the second, then the third. This is how they look. They have like the same color as Greer. What can happen is, and I'm gonna try to lower the speed here. If you have distortion, and I think we did this, you can just walk through the ball with the distortion. It will just delete itself from existence. Right, so boom, it's done. But you can see how much projectiles that ball is throwing away. If we just distort through it, we just get rid of it. We don't have to reflect. Otherwise, if you do get hit by this ball, you must put a reflect or block on top of it, because there is a very high chance you may just die. Because it does so much damage, and the ball keeps pulsing damage as well. So if you're close by to it, you are very likely to die. So let me just skip a little bit ahead. So this is kind of the situation where blocks are nice, because Greer is about to do a ranged attack. This is like the cannon barrage. You can just walk out of this, right? But if you have a block or reflect, you can just put that in instead, and you can stay where you are. That is where it's up to you, really. This is where it's kind of optional to have that. So you don't really
much
need
better for the DPS level.
Yes, it is always better. The more we have to move, the less likely we are to be together again. Because you can see, like, we're somewhat together now, but he's about to do this cone ability. This cone ability is what is a knockback. So if you stand in it, it's going to be bad. He's doing the shotgun attack now. So he fixates on one target and follows that target and continues firing shots at that target. So even if you try to go behind him, he rotates, right? Preferably, you would never want this to happen. So now, when the cone attack is happening, he will always be fixated in position. He will no longer rotate. So this is what I try to do later on, that I try to be in front of him so I can kite it, right? We have a shockwave happening now, and this is what I was doing. I was standing inside of him, being the closest in his range, and just walking out of the circle, right? You can see that tiny movement that I'm doing. I don't even need to move far. So we have balls now happening on the boss. My terrible face is blocking it right now. But this is the ball again. We are about to phase at 80%, so the balls will automatically despawn when we phase this. Because when we phase, the balls will despawn. So it was kind of nice. But that's it. So long story short, the balls are very deadly. You can avoid them right now by just using distortion and walking through them. It's probably the safest thing you can do, because that way you delete them, they no longer do damage and stuff like that. Additionally, every mechanic coming out of the boss is going to be enhanced by those stacks. So if we're not blocking properly, or we were too slow on killing those side adds, he's going to have a lot of stacks. The more stacks he has, the more damage those balls will do as well. Become more and more deadly every single time. So that's long way said the same thing. While we're on the topic and you're kind of watching the screen share, in the options menu, on the graphical options, character model limit needs to be at least a medium for this raid wing. At least, so if you have high or highest, that's fine, but at least medium. And under general options, which is the first tab, you need to scroll fully down and you need to find the groups section, and there is hide ally visual effects. Make sure you have it either on hide none or only show squad. Do not have it on only show party or hide all. You must have one of these two for this next boss so you can see stuff properly. So either hide none or only showed squad. I would recommend only show squad for you because it does limit some of the things while you are still able to see everything that is happening. So those are the two settings. Character mode limit on medium and general options needs to be in the hide ally visual effects needs to be on only show squad. Those are the two important settings that you have to have. But yeah, let me check chat if someone asked. Oh yeah, also that hide ally visual effects can hide them. Not the balls, I think. It
Greens,
does.
maybe?
Yeah, it does hide green. Yeah, I was about to say that. It does hide the green, but it doesn't hide the ball. Because the ball is entity spawned by the boss. It is not an entity spawned by an ally. But yeah, are there any questions still? Or are we ready to rumble for the next boss?
Let's do the pre-event. That's harder than the boss.
Yes, it is time to do the pre-event that is indeed harder than the boss. So, at the start, I'm just gonna not really say much, and I will slowly and steadily introduce the strategy that most pugs are using, as well as the strategy that I would recommend as well to use for everyone, but that doesn't mean that it's like, you must do this every time, right? It's just what I would recommend. Yeah. So we're about to meet the champion, the legendary conduit. That is, as we kind of joked about, sometimes deadlier than the actual boss. The legendary sentient conduit. We start by just killing all of the side ants. You may notice some mechanics are happening already. For example, a mechanic, the wind. We were rotated counterclockwise there, because the wind was showing that we should move counterclockwise. So another counterclockwise movement. Boom. Right? So keep killing all of the side ads. Oops. I just was nuked from full health to 0. I love when that happens. Thank you for that rally. Gonna press F to res quickly. There we go. There's one more veteran inside. Ooh. Okay, press F quickly. There you go. The wind is unavoidable unless you do the following. You can have stability in order to not get pushed by the wind. You can also position yourself in a way so even if you get pushed by the wind, you're gonna be where you want to be. Which is the Giga Chat movement, essentially. Ooh. Quick res. Ooh. It's getting dicey. Woo. Still alive though. 50%. Yeah, it's getting harder and harder to survive. The legendary conduit is very angry. Okay. Oh, now we're locked in. Oh no. Okay. If you see circles, just walk out of them fast. CC as well.
Just
Very
do
good.
the bone skinner.
Yeah, do the bone skinner. You can do like rotate clockwise, right? Essentially.
So stand
Counterclockwise,
right?
depending on which group you ask. There we go. Woo. Wait, where's Tritops? Oh, I didn't see him. Alright, without further much ado, I'm not gonna say much about the raid boss, just like I did with Greer here. We're just gonna do some things and we're gonna see how it goes. I'm not gonna mention some mechanics on purpose. Just so we see the fail states. That way we can then decide on the strategy and introduce you slowly to the strategy that is being applied specifically here. Right. Sorry. I was burping and it wasn't nice because it felt bad. Anyhow. Without further much ado, I'm not gonna say anything. We're just gonna go. It's time. So the fundamental part of this fight is there are conduits around. Each damage conduit will summon a green circle that we must collect. But there is a complication, and it is called an orange arrow. If it will target someone, do not get hit by the arrow unless you are the target of it. Get ready for stability, stab up. And get ready, everyone. We're about to collect some greens. Collect them greens. We're gonna have a different arrow now. Better color, I would say. And if you have done the convergence, I think you will kind of know what to do with it. Yeah, once again, we're preventing everything from happening. Get ready for collection and spread. Spread and collection coming up soon. Very good. Get ready for stability. Stab up. Very good. And collect some greens. If you have the big red, you move away with it. You may notice that you can die quite fast. That is, there's something happening. And there is a reason for that. We're gonna show that in a later stage. Get ready to spread away. And after this, we are CCing the boss. CC the boss now. The faster we CC, the faster this will become. Once again, try to be on top of the stack. So I see 3 people slightly away here. So watch out here. Be stacking on top of each other. Otherwise, you're dead. Yes, boss. You were not stacking at all.
I collected the greens over there.
Ah. So, this is gonna be simpler. We do the same thing now. There might be some complications. We're gonna see those complications later, but it's gonna be fine. So, she's gonna finish this pattern, and as soon as this pattern ends, she's gonna summon some arrow. Or, I should say, arrows. Plural. There are 5 people with the arrows now. Watch the spread. Good. The fundamental part is, if you got hit by the arrow, you are a little bit cut. I'm just sharing some buffs. We will discuss them later. Don't read them now, please. Stab up, please. Get ready to collect some greens now. It is time to collect some greens. If you have the big red, try to run away with it. Ah, you didn't run away with it. That's fine. I mean, I'm not explaining it, so this is not my fault. So once again, try to res everyone if you can, please. Prevent the green balls from coming to the boss. Very good. And 5 people with arrows again. So far looks really good. If you do not have an arrow, you should always aim to not get hit by it in any way. Get ready to collect some greens very soon. We're gonna be using stability for the next attack. Stab up. And collect some greens now. Watch out on the thing. It may hurt. It's becoming harder and harder to survive. Let's try to face the boss. We're really close to 40%. Let's just try to face the boss here. Okay, final lasers. Before we phase. Okay, we need to do 4%, please. Keep doing damage. Pump. Stab. Okay, watch out on that green. It's gonna be very deadly to survive it, but we have to make sure that we get it. Get the greens first before CCing here. Just get the greens first. Very good, and now we start to CC. Start CCing now. Everything that you have on it. Do not let a single green touch the boss. We let the green touch the boss. The break bar fully recharged. So that is what happens. But it's fine, we're gonna survive. Alright, once again, try to stand on top of each other, but as you may see, it's harder and harder every time. So, we now have a green arrow. Opposite side. Please go to the arrow marker. And there's a green. Make sure you stand in that green arrow. Boom. So now we're collecting again. Big red coming up as well after this. I'm gonna get the big red actually. Oh, never mind. I did not get it because you got knocked. That is fine. Ooh, you're gonna kill 3 people. I love this. Yes! Amazing. Let's go! Alright.
There we go.
It's very difficult to survive, and as you can see, the boss is getting accumulated charge. Now she's fully enraged. What this means is we wipe, essentially. The goal is for her to not get 10 stacks of a charge. She gets 1 stack for each green circle that she, she touches, or the green circle touches her. So that was a lot of moving parts, but hey, we did 40% first pull, you know, pretty good. So let's now introduce you to the fundamental of the strategy. Can you please, you know, respawn Spas? We're gonna walk in very soon again. And that is what I'm gonna be doing in the phase 1 now, so you can kind of understand things. But yeah, but if you're ready to go. Here we go. You can walk in with mounts, by the way. Just be as close to the boss as possible on the arrow. So, the priority is the arrow person is selected after a pattern attack. So she now finished that pattern, and I have been selected. She always targets the furthest away persons, priority-wise. 4 people got hit by the arrow. I did mention to never get hit by that. Same goes with the red arrow then. So she's gonna do the red arrow, and she targets the furthest away person. If you got hit by an arrow, by an orange arrow, you have a buff on you. The buff on you prevents you from picking up any green. If you start picking up green while you have that buff, it hurts like crazy. So don't get hit by the arrow unless you have to. So get away for stability, stab up. Very good. Collect some greens now. And I'll once again be the target of the red arrow. I'm just gonna block it here. Get all of the green balls coming through, and that's that. This is a complication in phase 2 when we have 5 arrows. Specifically because of that buff. That buff is very annoying to have. So the way we're doing it is we're gonna be splitting into 2 teams. We will call it the melee group and the ranged group. Get rid of CC. Just CC fast. The melee group is gonna be standing on melee, and their pure idea is gonna be picking up all greens, never getting hit by any arrows. If you're subgroup 2, you're gonna be the opposite of that. If you're subgroup 3, you're on boss now. If you're subgroup 2, with the commander, you're on me, please. Move on me now if you're subgroup number 2. You can stay here at the range. So she's gonna do this pattern of an attack, and after that she selects the furthest 5 away. We get marked with a number, 1 to 5. The furthest away person gets number 1, the second furthest gets number 2, etc. Our goal is to never aim that beam towards any pylon or any conduit. Stab up. And now the furthest away person from the boss will get a big red. I will get it this time. So watch out. Do not stand in the big red. You're gonna instantly die if you do. You stood in the big red, boss. Are you not listening? Let's just reset. We really need the full kite. You're not safe there, Spas. You're not.
It's just for demonstration purposes, right?
Am I back? Hello? Hello?
Yes. Oh, yeah.
Oh, DC, I guess.
Very convenient, CC.
Isn't it?
DC. Yeah, very convenient, Spas.
What?
You have died to a red arrow, by the way.
Oh,
So
guess
it was
I
very
guess I
convenient
just-
for you
yeah.
to, you know, just DC at this moment.
Yeah.
That's what I'm gonna do
Yeah,
from now on. Hey,
Right?
can you hear me?
Yeah, can you hear me? Huh?
Can you stop real quick?
Hello, hello, hello.
Test.
Yes, test, test.
Can you
Hello.
hear me?
Yes,
No, we can't hear you.
we can't hear you.
Good.
Nice.
I wouldn't want to hear myself either.
So, once again, priorities. If you're subgroup number 3, you will be staying on top of the boss, meaning that you will only be there to collect every single green circle that is coming in. Your primary job is to not get hit by any beams, any orange or red arrows. The subgroup number 2 has somewhat opposite of that. Your job is to be fully ranged away from the boss. And the idea is to make sure that you're always far away, so you can always get those arrows. The furthest 5 people away from the boss will get those arrows. Now let's talk about the thing that I've pinged in chat. You may have to scroll up a little bit because there have been some things happening, right, in chat. So I'm going to be talking about the pair of discord and pair of harmony. Let's start with the pair of discord. It is not the voice, that we're using right now, but it's just an ability. Decima will periodically consume stacks of this effect to target a number of nearby enemies with cores of thunder. This effect is the spread effect. This spread effect is very special. You can block it, so that's quite nice. So that's that. It does some damage if you stack it. It does quite a lot of damage if all of you stack it. But you can technically have 2 or 3 people standing on top of each other and it's completely fine. What I do need to say is, if you have that circle and you get close by to any of the conduits around, you will empower a conduit. Empowered conduits will spawn those green circles. The idea here is, if you have a spread, you always want to spread around the boss, never away from the boss. Because away from the boss, that is where the conduits are, and you don't want to accidentally spread into a conduit. Pair of Harmony is the other thing that I've linked. Decima will periodically consume stacks of this effect to target a number of conduits with Chorus of Thunder. Chorus of Thunder is the same thing that you have as a spread. It's the same ability, that's why it's empowering it, right? And this will target on the furthest player away, and it will select the conduits that are closest to that furthest player away. This essentially creates a kiter roll on this fight, where you can be positioned very specifically as the furthest away player, so you can bait wherever those conduits are, and you can also have fun with it as well. Because the furthest away player will also get the red arrow at the same time, which means that you have to move it away. The difference between those arrows, it's not obvious by now, but the color scheme, orange hurts, red kills. If you get hit by the red arrow, you're fully dead. If you just get hit by orange, we can just out-heal it and it's going to be fine. In fact, that is what we have been doing quite a lot. With the orange arrow, we can stack those. They're hitting in succession, one after the other. Like, first it's number 1, then it's number 2, then it's number 3, right? Each in a succession. That may not be the case in the final phase, but for now, we can just presume this. So we can stand on top of each other. If you're the ranged group, in this case it's subgroup number 2, you're going to be standing on Sparse. I will mark him with a circle so you always see where you need to be standing. It's very important. Subgroup number 2 is always going to be on that circle marker. Subgroup number 3, your primary job is going to be at the boss, collecting all of the balls. I'm not going to say more. Actually, I'm going to scroll down in chat, because maybe... Okay. Do not press ready if you have a question about what I just said. We can take the stab if you want to. I have both advance and stand your ground.
Yeah, I saw, but in case you're away, Kaising.
Yeah, well, I will be away in P3, yeah, but I should be able to still give you stab before I move out with the red, but it's gonna be nasty.
What kind of weapons are you using? Staff and...
I'm staff and mace shield.
Okay. And no, what's it called? Merciful intervention form movement, I see.
I mean, I can take merciful intervention, but I want to have both advance and stab, and I have to have the mantra, so... But, so now, by being the closest to the boss, you will never get the 1 arrow that spawns in this phase, right? So she's gonna finish this pattern, and after this pattern is finished, she will consume the stacks. So she now consumed 5 stacks, and now the circles are on the conduits. Do not get hit by this arrow. Piona Pan, you just got hit by the arrow. Get ready to use stability. And you can use stability now. And you can start collecting greens. If you got hit by the arrow, you cannot collect those greens. You get extreme damage received if you do this. So once again, we're doing it. We're collecting now. Another beam is about to spawn now. Watch out for the spread. Do not hit any of these conduits. Fundamental, you just hit the conduit, or Diablo, or whatever how I would want to say your name. You did exactly the thing, what I said to not do. Stab up. And watch for the big red now. Big red. Get the greens. You may notice that there's a bigger green. The greens have an indication above itself. It will show how many people are required for it. Get ready for a spread and CC after. Just make sure we stop the green first. There we go. We can now CC. Feel free to fully CC now. The faster they have made the change here. If we CC, this phase is faster, so we can just survive a little bit better. From now on, we're split into 2 groups. Subgroup number 2, aka the range group, and subgroup number 3, aka the melee group. If you're in subgroup number 3, you cannot be hit by any arrows anymore. If you're subgroup number 2, you can be stacking on top of each other, and you are getting hit by the arrows. On purpose, in fact.
Outside the red line, though.
Be outside the red line, being inside the red line will damage you. We can stand on top of each other with these arrows. We can just out-heal it, right? That's the general gist of this. It does a lot of damage, but we're out-healing it. Get ready to use stability. And you can use stability now. And watch out for big red, and first green has spawned. So please collect that one lonely ball. Good job. Very good. And once again, we're gonna have 5 normal orange ones, and then we're gonna have 4 orange and 1 red. Watch out on the spread as well, if there is one. There wasn't. And we're just out healing it again. Not doing anything else here. Just healing through all of this. Get ready to use stability soon. And use stability now. And watch out for big red again. I'm just gonna empower this, I'm sorry. Good spread, everyone. And as soon as we phase, you can then move into the melee range and you can start collecting greens. Even if you were the range group. Collect greens now, everyone. Collect greens. Nice, we can now CC. If any green goes through, the break bar fully regenerates. So we don't want to let a single green through. If you're in subgroup number 3, I will need you to be located at the arrow, roughly. There's going to be a new mechanic. Aspaz, just walk with me, walk with me.
Yeah.
Yeah. Subgroup number 2, be on tag again. Just like before. Void Vindicator, I need you to move to the other team. You need to move across. Fundamental as well, thank you. So, these arrows, there's gonna be a green arrow. Stand in that green arrow. You can use stability. You're no longer stacking the orange arrows. Do not hit the pylon behind you.
Good.
Okay, we're now moving. Stab up. Or Aegis. Yes, Sparse, you stay there. You stay there. No. Okay, I guess that works. Yeah, I have a red and I'm gonna aim through you now, so watch out. Do not hit the pylons. It's very good. Okay, I'm just gonna buff you. There we go.
Back to the back.
Green arrow coming around the arrow marker. Stab in it. Stab in it, guys. I trust you. You can do it. Okay, we're rotating spots. We're moving.
Dodge this,
Stab
dodge
up.
this.
Yeah.
Nice.
Okay, get ready for a big red and collect greens now. Collect greens now.
No need to run out.
Very good
Just stay
job.
in here and wait for the orb.
Yep, wait for the orb to come too. Don't go straight against it. We should move spots, by the way. Slightly. Where I am. There you go. Stab up if you have it. Very good. Don't hit the pylons or things. Very good. You can stay here, Spaz. Stab up. Okay. There are greens coming from this side. And big red. Okay, this is bad. Can you guys slightly move? I've made a mistake there. Yep. Sorry about that, big red. Okay, just take every green and we're done. Take every green circle and we're done. Ignore the green arrow that's about to spawn because we're about to kill the boss anyway. Good job. We did it. So the what I did there wasn't really nice because the boons were goddamn terrible on the stack as I've seen. But normally you have a dedicated person kiting. I just didn't want to deal with that and I just kited as a healer. But yeah, so there's a lot of moving parts. The reason why we rotate there is that because the damage, the stacks, the pair of Harmony and Discord that we have, are well, specifically the pair of Harmony, are targeting the furthest player. I am damaging pylons, or conduits, whatever you want to call it, conduits that are on us, because I have to be around you because I need to heal you, right? I have to do it, right? Otherwise you're dead. Because of that, the greens will spawn on us. We don't want the green balls to spawn on us because the other team has to come to us and risk getting hit by the arrows by a mistake, and then they can't collect the greens anymore. When we rotate clockwise, we essentially make it so every single time they have to collect green, they are moving clockwise as well. That helps us a lot when trying to survive and makes it a little bit easier. What the hell, Spas? Did not say that. What the fuck? Yeah, is there any question about what we have just seen, have witnessed? Okay. I see that there are no questions. Before we move to the next boss, I'm gonna show you one more detail on this fight that may not be apparent. So please watch my my thing again. Watch my thing again. There you go. Nice. Alright. I will be reading things after again. But this is the point. Every time we have 5 orange arrows happening at the same time, the green arrow will spawn opposite of the, like, who would be the furthest away player. It will target the furthest away pylon, or I keep saying pylon, sorry, a conduit that is unbuffed. If I open the combat replay, it's going to be much better visible there. Just give me a second. Yeah, this is at the end of the fight. Hold on. There it is. Oh, it doesn't show the green arrow there. It's highly unfortunate. Yeah. Doesn't show it there, but you can see that everyone is standing in the same spot there, right? So it's targeting that particular spot right now. So yeah, after this, the thing would happen. Boom. This pylon is now damaged. So this one will now summon an orb, right? We have a big red now coming up, and after this is over, we once again move together. So these two and this one is now damaged, so these will summon 2 orange orbs. After this is done, this is again going to select the furthest pylon away from the kiter that is not charged yet. This one is charged. It has the icon above it in the log. So this one is the one that is the furthest away to me that is not charged, right? I think. Yeah. So you will see that people move there, right? They're moving in that direction. It doesn't show on the log, but if we look specifically here, this is the exact situation, right? So that is the arrow there, and you're standing in the arrow. It's simple as that. So the kiter, or whoever is the one kiting, can choose where the green will spawn. Either make it harder or easier for the enemy, for the other team, right? In this case, we just have to survive. And once again, we're moving clockwise. After each conduit fires 2 orbs, and it has not been powered in any way, or empowered by another spread, or someone accidentally aimed an arrow onto it, then this pylon will fully de-empower. So this one is about to shoot for the second time in the next red here. And after that happens, it de-empowered. So you can see it de-empowered now. It no longer has that icon above it. So this is the final green that spawns there. The melee team has now much easier chance to collect any of the green orbs because we're on one side. This is known as the clockwise strategy. You move in order to damage these conduits in a way so the other team has it slightly easier to collect greens and never be in the vicinity of any of the arrows that they can accidentally get hit by, right? In this case, all of the balls are coming from a perfectly safe angle. There's no danger here whatsoever. Honestly, this one was a little bit kicky, but it worked out in the end. So that's the idea. The other strategy is standing in place. So just what we did in phase 2, but you do it in phase 3, and the one person who's constantly moving is the kiter. The kiter is kind of constantly moving between 2 spots just to make sure that the other team has a much easier time collecting greens as well as doing the green arrow. But the range group will just be fully stationary. So those are the 2 options that you can deal with that. So you either do the same thing we did in phase 2, because I'm doing this exact thing in phase 2, where I'm just stationary, I don't move at all, right? And every time there's a spread, I just either stand on it, and then if there is a big red, I just kite it away and do that. So these are now empowered. This does increase the thing to get hit by the thing. In this case, we would make sure that these empowered pylons would be slightly away from the group. But that's about it. So, is there any question about what I've just shown? Are we there yet? Yes. One more boss to go and we are done. Alright. One by one, indeed. Without very much ado, let's move to the final boss then. So you're already breakdancing. Nice. Alrighty.
Wait, it's the Bloodstone, so I need to do the boogie.
I see.
I pick and show.
Okay.
By the way, Plan, did you manage to get 3 shots here before? Me and Jose helped Zalandra yesterday, and we managed to get a 3rd shot spawning.
Yeah, we had that yesterday as well. It's somewhat common, honestly. It's not that uncommon as you may think.
Okay, so probably CM mechanic.
We'll see. It could just be a bug. Anyhow. We're about to fight the final boss of this raid. Thankfully, it's a lot of the same, just constantly repeating after each other. The core part of the fight is these bloodstone shards. Do not pick them up, please. Every time you pick up a bloodstone shard, you get a special action key. It's called the spell, what Sparse linked in chat. You may notice that it has a range of 80, which is very small. Take, for example, this shield. This is 360.
It's 240, no?
It's 240 on the inside, but 360 on the range. Yeah, it's a little bit weird. Hold on, let me maybe use the one that is... Oh, God damn it. Okay, I'm just going to use this one. This is 360. This is 240, right? So this is quite big. You may notice the well. 8 times... sorry, not 8 times. I'm stupid. 4 times smaller than that. Sorry, 3 times smaller than that. That is exactly the range of this dispel. It's very, very small. What you want to do with this is to remove some magic that the boss casts, either on us or on something. It's very important we always use this. If not, I'm gonna be yelling about it. Because the way this works is, if you do not break people using the dispel button, they're gonna die. If you don't break the thing that will spawn, we will also die. So we do kind of want to make sure that we always get rid of those. There are many strategies again to deal with it. I'm just gonna do mine because I think it's kind of trivializes the fight in a lot of ways. So I hope you're gonna like it as well. Fundamentally, before we do anything else and say anything else, this fight is going to have 19 break bars. We're gonna need a lot of break bar power here. So pick some CC abilities. You know, some of you are playing verts, you can take more. You know, or if you're playing power vert, you can also take psychic force and stuff like that. All of that can help quite immensely. But now the fundamental problem. When I have this shot and I used the spell on it, I dropped it on the floor. When that happens, I get a debuff called Bloodstone Saturation. You can read it, what it does, what's sparse linked. But, fundamentally, if I pick up the shot now, you can see that I'm getting damaged. That is because of that buff. It's very difficult for me to survive this damage. It's very hard. If I drop it down on the floor again, I get a second stat of this debuff. If I pick up the shot again, I'm dying even faster now. So now I have 3 stacks, right? Essentially, I will die the moment I pick this up, almost. Because I'm losing like 10k per tick. You cannot pick up the same Bloodstone shot forever. It has to be different people. That buff lasts for 45 seconds, which is quite a lot. It has to be unique people using it every time. That's the fundamental part. Outside of that, when both of these Bloodstone shards are picked, the boss fight starts. So, I'm not gonna say more than this. Except for one small thing. Outside of that, we're just gonna go. So the thing that I'm gonna say before I'm gonna do the ready check is, right at the start of the fight, the boss will select 2 people with a circle. You will stand on top of each other with this circle. So if you have the circle, you're standing on the other person who also has this circle. Everyone else, your job is to not stand in those circles. Somewhat easy, right? The way we can guarantee that is, if you have the circle, you move slightly away from the boss and you stand on top of each other. We use the dispel in order to get you out of the thing that is about to happen. That's it. Not gonna say more, because everything else is a spoiler. We hate spoilers. Yeah, we have 3 minutes on foot, so I'll be dropping in again. But outside of that, for now, we can just go. I know you're breakdancing, but I need you to press the ready check. Thank you. So, if you have the circle, you stand on top of each other with the other circle. I have it. Use the special action key in order to break us with the shot. So please someone pick up the shot. Get ready to use stability when I say so. Use stability now. And 2 people with circle. Move slightly away and stand on top of each other. I will use the special action key in order to break you out of the bubble. Please pick up the shot. The shot is on the ground. You need to pick it up. Okay, get ready to stability yet again. CC is going to be available. CC up as well. And 2 people with a bubble coming up next. So once again, move slightly away. If you have the special action key, move on top of them and use the special action key. Boom. 2 shots on the ground. Please pick them up again. Get ready to stability. CC as well is up. It could be bubble or stability coming up next. It is going to be stability. After that, we're going to have a bubble. There we go. Bubble is up. So move slightly away. And break them with the special action key. Simple, right? You could say elementary. CC is up as well. Finish the CC. Very good job. Go to stability yet again. And stab up. Okay, bubbles. Please break them with the special action key. Someone... Yeah, you just used it on top of us. You cannot use it on top of us. You must walk where they are. Because the range is 80. Right? That is why I mention it. So got them hard at the start. Okay, get ready for some... Actually, we're not going to need anything. Get ready to use special action key when I say so. And only when I say so. And now, go. Very good. Pick up the thing now. We're gonna have new mechanics now. So, this is gonna spawn a Titan spawn geyser. We need to CC that and then walk back to the boss. Get ready to use special action key on top of the boss. Get ready. Where I am. Use it against this sulfuric. Donut goes away. As far away as you can. Very good. Walk back. Just walk back. Pick up the shot, please. We still need to pick up the shot. Get ready to use special action key yet again. You can CC the boss here. Very good. Okay, special action key. Get ready for another Titan spawn coming up next. It's on the left of us. Hit the thing on the left of us, please. CC it. Donut goes away. The further you can go, the better this is. There you go. CC on the boss. We can ignore the small elite. Please stand on top of each other. We need to buff each other. Right? That is where the buffs are. We can let the veteran just come to us and elite, and we kill it. Get ready to use special action key again. CC as well on the boss. Donut goes away. Special action key here, so we get rid of this shield. There you go, gave you stability. Get ready for another Titan spawn, which means we have to CC it again. It's through the boss, opposite side of the boss. We need to CC this fast. Very good. Get ready for special action key here, and at 40%, we're gonna have bubbles again. So special action key this, donut goes away, please, as far away as you can. Very good. And move slightly away and break the people out of the bubble with the special action. Pick up the shots now. We need to pick up the shots. If they stay on the ground, they do damage. Get ready to do special action key on top of us again. Try to cleave the geyser as well, because it's very annoying. It does a lot of damage. CC. Very good. Special action key this. Get ready for possible bubbles. Bubbles. Move slightly away. I will break you out of it. Very good. Someone pick up the shots, please. There's one shot directly on top of the rest of the group. Donut goes away. CC on boss. Very good. We're gonna have another Titan spawn soon. Okay. Okay. No Titan spawn. Special action key coming up. Okay. Break the people out of the bubble. Someone is with the bubble on top of the rest of the group. You just levitated everyone. Yeah, we just wiped pretty much. Because of, yeah. We just wiped because of that. That was a giant fuck up. Whoever had the circle did not move out. And we just wiped because of it. So, yeah. I know it's boring, because it's the same thing over and over again. But yeah, if you make a single mistake, you have to reset, right? So that's the entire fight, pretty much. There's nothing else happening anymore. This is until 0. Yeah. Any questions about stuff? I'm gonna be dropping food meanwhile.
Can you remove my marker?
Yo.
Thank you. Not like we need it anymore.
I mean, 21% without food. That's pretty good, though. So, important stuff. The donut attack that I mentioned, it's a prison attack. If you stay within the prison, or you are close by the prison, and you can go through it, you can't go through it, per se, it does a lot of damage to you if you're inside of it. Okay, let me rephrase this entirely. If you're inside the prison, it does a lot of damage to you. You don't want to be inside. In order to leave the prison, you have to either blink away or just get out of it with a teleport. Or you can just get a stability stack and just walk through it. Otherwise, it will knock you, so you stay inside. if you're staying outside, the prison will also knock you if you touch it, so don't be too close to it. And, finally, it also reflects all projectiles. So, if you're inside and you do primary projectile-based damage, like any of the virtuosos here, you may accidentally, you know, die because you just hit yourself very, very hard. And you don't want to facepalm yourself that hard, trust me. Blade call. Accidentally, yes. That is the idea, right? You don't want to do that. So the way this works is the healers will follow whoever is from their subgroup that enters. They will give them 1 stack of stability so they can just walk out. That is the simplest solution to this problem. Alternatively, if you have, let's say, a rifle on like a heal chrono or something, you can just use the rifle portal to just get them out of it, which also is very nice. Scourge portal helps as well, also as thief portal, but the cooldown is too high for it to be useful. Alright. I'm just gonna go again, because I've dropped the food, please take it if you hadn't. I'm just gonna go again, and I will try to reiterate on some of the mechanics. I just told you what to do with them, but I will now tell you why we do it, right, while the run is happening. It's going to be a little bit overwhelming, but hopefully we can do it. Here we go. Put it out, please. Put it out. Void Vindicator! Too late. Yeah, if you have the circle, you must walk away. Please res and pick up the shots below the person. Very good. Get ready to use stability. Stab up. Bubbles coming up next. Get ready to CC and boss. CC now. Bubbles, move away if you have the bubbles. I will break you guys. Boom, broken you out. Simple. Elementary. Get ready to use stability coming up next. Stab up. People with circles coming up. CC as well on the boss. Very good. If you have the special action key, you can directly move on top of the people who have the circle. It will not do anything to you. You're like immune to that mechanic instead. Stab up. Get ready for more bubbles. There we go. Bubbles after the stun. Bubbles are now. Move away slightly. You use this shard way too early. You need to wait for it to finish, you know. DC on boss, please. You can cleave that thing. Very good. Stab up if you have it. And 2 people with bubble. Coming up next. It's me! Please break me. Very good. That's it. We're phasing at 70% when she's gonna do that weird thing to rotate us around. She only does it at 70% for some reason. We can have stab. We have phased. Get ready to use special action key when I say so.
Got it.
Alright, use it then. Very good. CC please. CC fast. CC fast. We were too slow. We need to CC the Titan spawn. Pick up the shard that is below us. You must pick it up. Pick up the shard. There we go. Get ready to press to use the special action key when this thing spawns. Donut goes away again. Donut goes away. Donut goes away. You were too slow. You need to be faster. Everyone leave. Don't touch that thing in any way. You're killing yourself. Good. Just be outside of it entirely. Just stay where I am. Get ready to use special action key. Special action key here. Pick up the shots and Donut goes away. Donut goes away. As far as you can. Very good. Just come back. You're fine. I gave you stab. And we're okay again. That's it. CC on boss is available. Get ready to use special action key again. So this thing that we're using the special action key, it has a shield. Use the special action key now. Donut goes away again. Donut goes away. There you go, gave you stab. We use the special action key in order to get rid of that. CC if we can. Okay, we couldn't. There is a Titan spawn on the right of us. Just quickly CC, please. Very good. Get ready to use special action key again on us. So we can get rid of the shield, so we can kill that thing. Use the special. Donut goes away. Pick up the thing. Very good. We're approaching 40%, where we're gonna get the bubbles again. So this is where it's gonna be very complicated, because we have to use one for the bubble and one for this. Get ready to use special... Oh, wait, why are you running away? Okay. CC as well if you can. Stand on top of each other with the bubble. I will break you out of it. There we go. Kill this geyser. It's very behind. Kill this geyser fast.
Pick up shots.
We're way too slow at killing the geyser. Please attack the fucking geyser. There we go. Donut goes away. Donut goes away.
Pick up
We dropped
shots.
another sulfuric
geyser.
geyser.
Same spot.
I can't
That's
res
shots.
Tritox. I mean, we're fucked. We're fucked here. We need to get out of here. Oh, yeah. Use special action key. Very good. Titan spawn is spawning behind us. Just walk to it and we stay ranged. Just stay here. Stay here. We're gonna fully reset. We're gonna force her to come to us. She will eventually come when there's no one in melee range. Do not summon anything, please. No clones. Just special action key this. Bubble. Bubble. Okay, you had a bubble and just levitated people there. Donut goes away. We need to kill this thing again. Yeah, okay. There we go. I'm pressing F. I'm holding you. Yeah, okay, it's over. It's over. Once again, we like mass panicked. We completely forgot what I'm saying the entire time. And you just decided to drop that AoE away. And that just fully ruined everything. Listen to what I'm saying. It's super important, please. Just GG this. No point of continuing. If I'm not saying to go away with it, you stay on boss, right? Don't panic. Because when the moment you start panicking and you're like, oh my god, I have something, and you run away, that can actually kill us. Don't do that. Yeah. What's my HPS actually? It's pretty shit. Yeah, no wonder. Yeah. Outside of that, though, good try. We just need to not panic the moment the bubbles start appearing. Because every time so far, well, every time, both times, we immediately panicked and just started using the bloodstone shards like when no one was around even. Your entire edge of the screen goes different color when you have a bubble. There's no setting that can help you against that. Bubble. You get to see it better the longer you play. Break them, please, guys. Guys. Yeah. I love how both of the shots that just didn't bother to move. But thankfully, one person moves. Stab up. CC is up as well. Bubble's coming up next. There they are. Break them apart. Pick up the shots. CC coming up. Again, CC. Very good. Either bubble or stab next. It's going to be stab next. Okay, get ready for bubble. Bubble it. Very good. Very good CC as well on the boss. Just pick up the shot. Very good job, actually. Another CC coming in 1%. Okay, you can start CCing. Okay, stab it. Oh, never mind. Possible bubble next. Bubble is up. Someone has the bubble inside. Again, fundamentally it was you. You picked up other people. Pick up the shots now, please. It's fine. CC again, very good. Get ready for another bubble or another CC. This will be another CC, then bubble. Stab up. I said CC, but I meant this. Just move away with the bubble, but don't use the shard against it, please. Do not use it. We have this thing happening. And use it. There you go. Press F, please. CC on boss now. It's fast, fast, fast. Try it. Too late. Too late. Titan spawn behind us. So we kill this. And we go back, boss. There we go. Ready to use special action on us. We are spawning this on us so we can cleave it. This is a very dangerous AoE, so we're spawning it on us just to kill it fast. Special it, donut goes away if you have it. Nice, we CC'd before the donut spawned. The donut can spawn still. There it is. Get the donut away. It's me! There we go. CC on boss. Very good, actually. We skipped a Titan spawn. So we don't have to go out to CC anymore. Go to special action key here. And CC coming up again. CC is up. And special and donut goes away. Oh, sorry. Yeah, special this and get ready for donut to go away. Donut goes away again. Boom. Do not CC this one. Hold a little bit. Hold and
Can
you can start CCing now. CC, very good.
Oh.
This way, we skipped another Titan spawn. Okay, get ready to use special action key on me. You can start CCing again. Get ready to use the special. Special it out. Donut goes away. Donut goes away. The further you go, the better. Very good. 40% appearing. We're about to get our first bubbles. First bubble. CC is also available. Break them up. Beautiful execution right now, by the way. It's absolutely amazing. I'm so happy. See, stab, sorry, stab. Titan spawn will spawn on the right side. We CC quickly. And just stay here. We can stay here. Get ready to use special action key and get ready for another bubbles. Keep CCing on boss if you can. So we stun it. And special action key coming up. Get ready for bubbles. Special action key them. I will break people out of the bubble. Pick up the shots. Very good. Donut goes away. The far away you can go, the better. Just gonna give you a stab. There you go. We go back. Simple. Okay, another bubble coming up soon. Get ready to use special action key and bubble after this. Pretty much. CC on boss is available. Bubble now. Just move slightly away. I broke you. Quickly pick up the shots. I have 2 stacks. Thank you. Titan spawn behind boss. Follow me. Follow the com. We need to CC this as fast as we can. Oh, she's moving. That's it's honestly fine. Just press F. Where's the person? CC on boss again. Get ready to use the special action key. Get ready for bubbles. Okay, donuts is next. So donut goes as far as you can. Very good. Pick up the shots and get ready for bubbles. Possible bubbles coming up next. Do not CC enemies. Okay, that's it's kind of convenient. Pick up the shot, please. We need to pick up the shot. It's damaging us all. CC now. CC now. Very good. This attack that she does, that big circle, will summon the Titan spawn, which means we have to go there and CC, right? Gotta do special action key on top of us. CC on her is available. Bubbles, move out, please. We break people separately. Very good. Excellent. We need to pick up the shots. Donut goes as far as you can. Get spas. Very good. Got it. CC on boss, and we're almost there. Bubbles goes away. We're almost there, guys. 4%. Break the people out of the bubble, please. Just stab through this. Stab through it. We're ignoring everything. Just keep doing damage to boss. Keep doing damage to boss. 2%. There we go. Woo! Got there. There we go. GG's everyone, we did it! We are victorious. Boom. Pizza time now? Wow.
Yep, I'm gonna make some pizza now.
I mean, damage feels better here. I will tell you, power is better.
Yeah.
You want non-projectile power-based damage. Yeah, you don't have really like a projectile, but I mean, you have scepter, right? So, overall, area is extremely broken. Yeah, lightning orb. Yes. I would recommend like a Soul Beast or Power Vet is pretty decent here if you play with Spear. But yeah, any questions about anything that we've seen before we move away forever? All right. I guess that on. Thank you so much for coming in. Thank you so much for listening. Sorry about raising the voice. Sometimes you have to raise the voice in order to get the point. Hope you had fun and maybe you learned something new, even if you know some of this. How do you know where the geysers will spawn? I don't know where. I know when. The geysers will always spawn when she does specific attacks. We can prevent a geyser from spawning if we use the CC at the correct time. That is why I sometimes said we delayed the CC, don't CC now. And then I said go, right? The big circle that she does, that's the Titan spawn. If we CC during that, she no longer spawns it, she does the next attack, and it's much easier. But every attack she does, she always have a wind-up animation. That is why I know it's, you know, Donut coming up next, or it's this coming up, or whatever, right? I know based on that. I don't know where it spawns. One of the geysers spawns directly below a player. That is like the pulsing damage that you see on the players. That is the thing we are using the special action key on, to remove a shield from it. We can control where that spawns. You said geyser will spawn to the left, and it did. Because the moment the attack finishes, it summons a geyser, but it only does an effect of the geyser without ever being clickable. That is why I said it's going to be right or left, because by the time it was clickable, I already saw where it spawned, right? And I'm actively looking for it where it can spawn in 4 possible locations, the Titan spawn specifically. So I'm just looking around if I see it. If I don't see it, it's behind me. If I see it, it's either through the boss, behind me, or behind me. Yeah, one of the 2 things. Yeah. I need to go, but yeah, no problem, Tritops. Yeah. Yeah, see ya. Good night, everyone. Oh, afternoon, I guess.